What the fuck is going down, people? Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get to this shit, son. Uh, Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Let me make sure the audio's popping. I think we are fucking flying at all cylinders so far this morning or evening, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're coming at in the world. And yeah, fucking UFC 325 in the bag, people. Let's fucking go, man. Shout out Big Pimp's already up in this. Biatch, my brother. Always appreciate you, homie. This shit will genuinely do numbers, my brother. You know we try our best to do it. Homie. But we'll see how it goes. But I always appreciate you, Big Pimp. Hopefully them fucking piano are fucking coming, and I cannot wait for that fucking next video you drop, my boy. Also, shout out to homie Toron. What's up, my brother? Shout out Big Toron to this bitch, brother. I got you loud and clear, Pips. That's a huge thing, brother, because you never know if we're going to have it loud and clear, homie. Half the time, we don't know if we're going to have it loud nor clear, nor both. But, hey, we're here. We're here. Toron, I appreciate you, though, showing up as well, my brother. Hopefully, UFC 325 was nice for you. Hopefully, your picks hit. If you put some money down, hopefully you enjoyed seeing Volt get the dub. And not a great night for the Aussies, but at the end of the night, we'll take it overall. So, a win's a win, my brother. Shout out Britt, always in here as well. You know what it is. All right, you know what it is. Your boy will be getting a haircut eventually, and that time will be tomorrow because I look homeless, and yeah, it's okay, I guess. It is what it is. We're not here for that shit. We're here for UFC 325. Last time your boy was able to pull him up on the fucking laptop. Let's see if the internet's fucking with us today to where we can do that. And yeah, man, let's have a banger fucking hour of a show today. Let's have a banger fucking hour of a show, man. Pretty decent card, though, overall, man. Before we get into this, I thought it was going to be better than the Paramount card. It was not. In my opinion, I think the Paramount card ended up being a little bit better. We had more fights on this one, but overall, I think the Paramount, they're both on Paramount. The 324 was better, I think, overall. 325 wasn't that great of a card, in my opinion. What I just said, Toron, thank you, bro. Literally what I was just saying. It wasn't that good. I'm honestly, kind of underwhelmed. And the guys that were supposed to win, my brother, did not win. So that probably makes it fucking a little worse as well, too, Toron. Because, man, last week we hit so big. And then this week we're getting fucked by judges. Fighters are getting fucking finished like Oban Elliott, Dan Hooker, Ty. I mean, fuck. We had the win, Ty. Just go. Maybe run a mile or two and stop eating fucking cheeseburgers and Chewies. Fuck. But we'll get into it, you know? We'll get into it. Rough week. Rough week for picks. Hopefully it went better for y'all. But yeah, boys. Let's get into this shit, man. Let's have a banger fucking show, huh? Let's have a banger motherfucking... Oh, my God. Let's have a banger motherfucking show. Off to a great start. I'm spilling shit. This show's terrible. The fact that people actually thought Lopez would beat Volk, that was so laughable. Toron, I was just talking about that before the show. Literally right before the show, bro, I was saying, I had 0% chance of Volk losing this, dog. I had all faith in Volk. I had more faith in Volk than I did Gaethje last week, dog. I need 1-2. Been needing one for about 2 to 3 months. You've been needing what, brother? I need 1-2. Been needing one for about 3 to... What are you talking about, dog? 324 was better. Yeah, way better, bro. Anyone else had some lag and audio issues? Dog, it could be me. I'm going to be honest. This weekend card isn't all that either. Back-to-back week garbage Apex we go. I know, bro. But hey, Toron, if there's anything I learned, dog, having that 6-week break, I'm just happy we have fights, my brother. I'm just happy we have fights, my boy. No Pip, thank you, Britt, because I ain't gonna lie, Pip, that could be all on me, my brother. Picking ties should be an arrest. Grimes, what the fuck, bro? Picking ties should be an arrest-able offense. Dog, I had Ty as my dog of the week too, Grimes. I should be doing federal fucking prison, bro. Fuck, man. I can't believe... Dog, we'll get into it, Grimes. When we get to it, dog, we'll definitely get into it. But he fucked us, bro. It felt like I was watching that shit on crack streams, Britt. Oh, you talking about the fights? Had better picks on the prelims than the main card, bro. Same. The main card fucked me, bro. BKFC is free Saturday Knuckle Mania. Shout out Ben Rockwell and Orlowski on that bitch. Did anybody have a chance to watch Shakur versus Lopez? Because I didn't see that shit. I was not thinking about watching Shakur versus. I heard it wasn't that great. I guess we'll wait for like Mike Yang or maybe Grimes to chime in on it. But I heard it really wasn't shit. But this one for Big KFC should be amazing, Grimes. And my bad. I had audio issues and lag issues on 325, not your stream. Stream is crystal clear, and I need a haircut. My bad. I'll be more specific. Thank you. Hey, Pip, because you know I'm talking 700 miles an hour, and I'm reading 3 different things. So I get a little confused. I get a little strokey sometimes, my brother. But, dog, that haircut's coming tomorrow. I cannot fucking wait. And then, yeah, I did see a couple people having issues with 325, bro. I mean, you're not the only one. I was seeing a lot of people talking about, like, it was like old school streamy shit, dog. And very rarely is this stream crystal clear, brother. So, at any minute, this shit might shut down. So, we see what happens. 326 will be here. Will be here soon. They're currently looking for a replacement co-main since Ortega pulled out. Who's Ortega going to fight? Was it Wendy Moicano? Toron, who do you think should be the co-main for that? And I mean, it's in March too, so you ain't got much time to really figure it out. I think it's like March. Is it the first Saturday of March, Toron? Like, it's coming up fucking quick. Like, the UFC have to figure out something what we're gonna do with that, dog, as the co-main, because having Holloway versus Oliveira as the main card, like, we're gonna need something stacked and tasty as that co-main, my brother. That UFC 326 promo trailer was fire between Holloway and Oliveira. Very rarely, Toron, do they put out any more fire promos, but that one was gas, dog. That was old school UFC shit right there. That was old school UFC shit. Speaking of UFC shit, let's see if we can pull the card up and get into UFC 325. Let Southkill step in and fight Money Mo. Ooh, shit. Grind me on that Hunter Campbell shit this morning, baby boy. Why do I keep saying this morning? This afternoon. Fuck. Let me get UFC 325 pulled up, boys. Let's see if the internet's going to fuck with us today. Let's see if we can bring back up on the computer old school style, or if we're going to have to do it off the phone. I think the phone's kind of lazy. I don't really like doing it off the phone, but we'll see what the fuck we got. Just bear with your boy right now for a second, man. Y'all know the show's fucking chaos. We got Bautista versus Oliveira event, though. For this week, for that trash Apex card. There's actually some pretty sneaky fights on there, too, boys. Let me get this pulled up, man. Fuck, we didn't do great on picks this week, man. This card fucked us on picks. All right, so we're going to go tree at a time, baby boy. Hey, Trigger D! What's up, my boy? Where you been? My Stockton soldier. My brother. Where the fuck have you been? You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed in you, but I'm happy you're here. But where the fuck have you been, Trigger? You know what I'm saying? We need you. We need you, brother. I believe they should do Moicano versus Armin. Ooh. I mean, hey, Toron, that's not bad because Money Moicano did step in for him against that Armin Sarukian fight where he hurt his back. You know what I mean? So, that's not bad. I actually fuck with that. Sorry, I'm chugging on some sweet tea here, boys. It's fucking delicious. London card looking pretty good in March. Bro, I was just talking to Brittany about that before we got on here. The London card, she was telling me about it. It doesn't look that amazing, but I think of her. Who else? Somebody's on there telling me about, bro. Fuck, I can't think of it. Damn it. She was telling me somebody was on there, and I can't think of who it is. I think it was the MVP. MVP fighting somebody random, bro. I can't remember. Mosvar versus Murphy gonna be fire. I think so too, Trigger. I really do. I think that fight should have been happened, and I'm just happy we're getting it now, homie. I've been streaming too much lately. Come on, Trigger, we miss you, my brother. And that's Trigger with the D or Trigger with the T. You know what I'm saying? But brother, we missed you, dog. Get back up in this bitch, homie. But hey, also respect to the grind, my brother. Respect to the grind. I see you, big homie. Let's go ahead and get into these, man. We're gonna go tree at a time. Y'all know the new vibe. We've kind of been setting up with it, so let's go ahead and get into it right here. Let's see if it pulls up for me. Fingers crossed. Fingers fucking crossed. Let's see how smooth this goes. And now we wait. Ooh, look at your boy. Look at your boy. MVP and Sam Patterson. That's who it was. MVP versus Sam Patterson going to be good. I think so too, Trigger. It's just a little de-whelming when you hear the name. You know, I'm not even sure de-whelming is a fucking word, but it's not the name you thought we were going to get for MVP, especially what he's been doing lately and like the guys he's been fighting. Not the guy we thought he was going to get. Still a good fight, though. Just not a giant name, dog. We had Aaron Tua that was initially supposed to start off this fight. Unfortunately, we did not get that. He pulled out due to some crazy weight cut cheating he was trying to pull an ODC. So instead, we got, bear with your boy, Sulain Grangbo versus Lawrence Luau. We had Lawrence Luau going into this one as the underdog. Came out there and had a scrappy-ass fight with our boy over here from China. And just got the job done, man. Welcome to the UFC. Went all out there. It was a banger-ass fight. These two dudes really laid it on the line, and I did not think Lawrence was going to get it, but thank God he did, son. We'll take that as our underdog pick. Another fight that, man, we had fucking Sebastian Zilao versus Kiichiro Nakamura. Sebastian was dominating the first 2 rounds. Easily had this fight. All he had to fucking do was just grapple Nakamura. Just grapple him. Just stay at a good range. Don't get too close. And, like, he'd have easily won this fucking fight, man. We got fucked right here. Nakamura with a beautiful head kick. Almost a knee, basically, that went to the head kick. But it was a beautiful knockout against Sebastian. Just really sucked to see him go out there and get knocked out, especially when he was one of our picks throughout the night, 2 for 2. But Nakamura got a beautiful knockout there, and it just hurts to watch. Third one before we get done and see what y'all's thoughts are. We had Don Marfan versus Sangwok Kim. This was an easy pick. Everyone on the board picked Dumar Fan on this one. He really came out there and just dominated this fight. There was really no questions asked. Another guy, welcome to the UFC with the road to the title. And yeah, man, we started the night off 2 for 3. We should be 3 for 3 with Sebastian right here, but great scrap between Dom Fair and Sang Wok Kim. He got the job done like he was supposed to. Our boy got knocked out with a out of nowhere fucking head kick that turned into a knee. And then Lawrence Luau came out and got a scrappy ass win, man. So those are the first 3 we'll start on. See what y'all's twats are. Hang on. And we're back. Look at your boy. I look like I know what I'm doing here. It took 177 episodes. Sulain Kangaroo. I'll fuck with that too, Trigger. I got a better chance pronunciating that. Bro, I had no fucking idea who most of the fighters were on 325, especially these first 3 to 4 fights, dog. Trigger, I had no idea who these motherfuckers were, bro. No clue. Was strictly guessing on picks. I just call him Sue. Yeah, I should have just done that, Pips. What a comeback KO from Nakamura. Beautifully timed knee as Sebastian was rushing in and throwing that jab and put him down. He definitely needed that finish from the turd. Sebastian was piecing him up. Pips, it was a dominating win, bro. All he had to do was just stay at range, maybe even clinch, go to the ground, just mix it up a little bit there, dog. But he got too much into the pocket and was kind of like looking for a finish still. And just like you said, dog, he timed it up beautiful with that jab when he walked in there. And just Nakamura threw a beautiful head kick, bro. Just like perfectly timed, man. It just absolutely fucking flatlined our boy. I'm about to mix up the sweet tea a little cup, please. Nakamura threw that knee 3 times and put him out. Third time's the charm. Yeah, dog, it truly was, Pips. It was fucking beautiful, dog. It was beautiful. We started the night off with at least 1 finish, you know what I'm saying? Because the other 2, that first fight of the night between Lawrence Luau was super scrappy, dog. Like, honestly, when it went to decision, I had no idea who was going to pull that off. I think he really got the win with a lot of cage control and a lot of pressuring. I think that's how he came up getting the win, in my opinion, why the judges gave it to him. Nakamura threw a beautiful knee, homeboy. And then Dom Fair just dominated that dude. Dominated. It was trio. That was easy win. But yeah, man. Those were the first 3 fights to start the night. If nobody got anything there but Pips, we can keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking push a T, but we keep it pushing. Let me screen share this shit real quick, my boys. Yeah, this card definitely was not better than UFC 324, though. In my eyes, I think. Let's go right here. Because this fight I'm pissed about. This fight I am fucking pissed about right here, boys. Pip says Sebastian started gassing out, I think, and had Nakamura And Nakamura had Sebastian accepting the backup. Definitely should have looked to grapple, at least kept pressure forwards. That's what I'm saying, Pips. Like, you're winning the fight, brother. Just keep doing what you're doing. And just, this game, these dudes are too good, man. It's hard not to get caught in this game no more, dog. We had Khan Offley versus Ji Zhao. This was fucking bullshit. This was a fucking robbery. The judges in Australia were fucked. This was pure sign of favoritism on this with their hometown boy wanting to get the job done. Khan got dominated in the first. Maybe you could say he won the second, but damn sure got dominated in the third. Got the fuck beat out of him. I thought most of the fight. But I was like, fuck it, you can give him the first. But the second and the third, especially the third, how you don't give that to Ji Zhao is fucking unbelievable, man. Especially when you look just based off the damage. I have no fucking clue how Offley came out here and got the job done. This was fucked. This was fucked. Let me see if I can even pull up the fight stats right here. Look how fucked this was. Oh, I can. Oh, sweet. Look at this shit, man. This is the full fight. How the fuck do you lead 3 fights over 75 with lower percentage and still win the fight? Ji Zhao goes 3 for 3 with takedowns. Over 7. Over fucking 7. Lands at a 46% chance with 53 total strikes. 75, way better percentage, and 3 out of 3. 1 bullshit reverse. Look at the significance. How the fuck did Ji Zhao lose this fight, man? And a knockdown! And a knockdown. That second or third round could have easily been a 10-8, man. This was bullshit. Fuck the judges on this one. Offley should not have got this fucking win. This shit should have easily went to Ji Zhao. That was straight bullshit, dog. Like Trigger just said, dog. I picked Offley and was happy as fuck. Saw that Amato came through for once. Bro, he fucked me, Trigger. I had fucking Yaza and this by domination. And we got fucked, bro. We got fucked, but Saul D'Amato came through for you, my brother. Toron says, Dan Hooker is an idiot. He could have beat BSD and had him hurt to the body and should have taken the advantage of that opening. Yeah, bro. I know. And once he got taken down, he was fucked. And then you saw BSD was just begging for the shots. Like, how do you not notice this, man? Hooker literally had a free win, but he blew it being stupid. I think you're 100% right, Toron. Can Hooker and Bum Tuivasa should have retired? Trigger, we'll get to that, dog. Tua and Hooker both pissed me the fuck off. And I was rocking with them boys heavy. I was rocking with them boys heavy all weekend, dog. Had Tua as my dog of the week and just... we'll save it for that shit, bro. We'll save it. Let me get these next 2 fights, dog. Awfully got fucking rewarded, man. You should have won that fucking fight, man. We got to the early prelims with Jonathan McCall versus Oban Elliott. Another guy, man, who we really were rocking with in this one. I thought Oban was going to come through and get the job done. I thought him being the underdog was kind of crazy, but I guess fucking not. I guess the makers knew what they were doing in this one. Jonathan came out there and put Oban to sleep in the second round, man. That fucking rear naked choke was deep and literally put Oban Elliott to sleep, man. Respect on that tapping, but fuck, man. I wish our boy could have came out there and got the job done, but Jonathan did his thing out there, bro, and choked the fuck out of our boy. Torres Finney and Jacob Malkoun. I should have went with Jacob Malkoun on this one, man. I should have known Torres Finney was not ready for a guy like this. All he can literally do is wrestle. That's it. Like at the end of the day, this isn't a wrestling. This is MMA. Jacob Malkoun's been in the UFC for a minute. He can wrestle. He can box. He can maintain the distance. And he's fought way harder guys than Torres Finney. I was a little blind going into this one, really riding with Torres Finney, with him being 11-0, and just thought he was going to fucking dominate Malkoun for 12.5 plus rounds, 12.5 minutes on the ground. But did not go our way, man. And Finney looked like shit. Cam Ralston came out there and beat the fuck out of Cody Brundage by making him basically quit. Basic Cody Brundage as it gets right there. And that could be the last fight for Cody Brundage. Even though he's blonde now, I don't think that's going to help him. And Cam Ralston came out there and just absolutely pieced this guy up, man. So Cam hit for us. Malkoun fucked us on Finney. And then we got fucked on the the Jonathan McCalla fight. But what are y'all's thoughts, man? Ralston, Malkoun, and Jonathan. And as y'all give me your thoughts, I'm going to sip on this Capri Sun. Second round could have been a 10-8, but I had Offley, so I'm cool with it. Damn it, bro. You know how it feels. Pip, it hurts me, my boy. Or they can add DDP versus Brandon Allen as the co-main for 326. That's not a bad shot at all, Toron. Oban fooked my parlay, bro. He fucked me too, Trigger. Everyone thought I was crazy picking Jacob. Dog. I get why you did it, and I just was riding Torres Finney and that wrestling dog way too much than I should have, Pips. Torres got to move to welterweight. I think so too, bro. He's just so small though, dog. Finney did tear his LCL though in the first round, so I actually was impressed. He went the distance. That's a good point. I did see that too. Like when they slow mo that, like, are they like what's the word? Were they like diagnosed or like they found the frame where he kind of was moving a little weird and that left he kept like making up his leg like that. So that is a good point there, Pips. But fuck, man. I just thought he could at least get 10 plus minutes on the ground, dog, and end up making this a boring ass wrestling fight and getting the win, bro. But Malkoon's a dog, brother. Malkoon's a fucking dog. Cody Brundage looked decent until he didn't. Trigger, that's what you could say, honestly, for every Cody Brundage fight. You could literally say that, bro. I don't know what it is about it, man. Like he trains with good guys like Mark Montoya. Trains up there in Elevation in Denver. Like, I don't know what it is with him, man. But sometimes Cody Brundage looks like a motherfucker. Looks like he belongs in the UFC. And then sometimes, man, you're just like, dog, I don't even know if you belong in the PFL. It's crazy to me how he can go so great sometimes and just do the dumbest shit, man, that you're just like in shock by. And then just the giving up mentality he has is kind of fucking crazy. And every real UFC fan knows it. So it's impossible to pick Cody Brundage in any fight. No disrespect. It's a hard game. I get it. But, dog, Cam Ralston in his home country against Cody Brundage, I'll take that shit every time, dog. Trigger says, Pips says, dominating fight for Jacob Malkoon. Finney's first professional loss. Jacob had great control, kept good distance, and moved side to side really well, evading most of Finney's strikes. Yeah, man. Finney wasn't really throwing much, though, dog. He didn't have to avoid shit, really, besides some jabs. Jacob had some good jabs and 1-2s down the pipe, hurt Finney on multiple occasions, and even put him down a few times. Yeah, Malkoon dominated that fight, Pips. I don't know why I wasn't looking at it like that, man, but as soon as the first round started, I told Brittany, I was like, we fucked up. I fucked up looking too much into Finney and just like the dominance on the ground and didn't look at this as like Malkoon's probably seen a guy like this that can handle him. And the reach on Malkoon versus Finney is insane. Finney's build's wild too, so I don't really know what weight class is good for that guy or where he's going to be the best at, but it's going to be a rough road for Finney, I think. Especially if he don't start like elevating those hands and getting those hands a little bit better, dog, and upgrading his boxing. Homeboy, this is in 1997 in the UFC. Not only being good at one thing and not going to get you shit. Ash Chrome Gracie. You know what I'm saying? It's a rough game out here, man. The game just elevated too much. The game's evolved and elevated way too much, man, for these guys. It's fucking hard, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much everyone's thoughts right there. We can go ahead and get to the next three. 6 in a row for Cam Ralston might be a real problem. I think he is going to be a problem, bro. I think that dude's a motherfucking issue for anybody to really have to deal with, dog. Pips, we might as well go ahead and send you a fucking link to join the show, dog. If you're going to come through dropping all these fucking inspirational bombs in there, brother. You know what I'm saying? We might as, hey, Pips, you might as well go ahead and hop on. Give your boy a fucking breather, eh? Pips coming through with some fucking notes, my dog. Pips be taking this shit serious, my boy. Hang on one sec. Maybe I shouldn't have done this because this whole entire shit's going to crash. Pips just be coming through, dropping absolute knowledge sometimes with these notes. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and fucking get Pips on up in here, huh? Pips, why don't we just get you your own MMA show, my brother? All right, this shit's fucking up. Well, my bad. There you go. My bad, Pips. Finney built like a Michael Chandler. 1,000% Trigger bro is built like a bowling ball, bro. It's fucking insane, son. Looking like a Daniel Cormier stuff double. Just a lot more and a little bit darker, brother. I got you if you want the co-host. Oh, Pips. Less needs to be said, brother. I saw the bat signal, and I'm about to probably take it. My boy. Pips, you're coming through swinging tonight, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I get on here and I just talk shit. I need somebody sometimes to give the analytical, fucking perfect, notified breakdown. And your boy just gets on here and sometimes rambles about shit. You know what I mean? Boom. Oh, yeah, I just saw Pip send me Nate Landwehr versus Cub Swanson. That's a fucking very interesting fight, dog. Let's go ahead and get these next ones pulled up right here. Before we go on to the prelims and we touch up on a little bit of the main card, dog. DDP versus Raylan Allen could be a co-main of 326. What would you think about that fight? Toron, I fucking love that fight. I think DDP's going to end up getting it done. I like Brendan Allen, but homeboy, besides Hamzat, I don't think nobody's going to fuck with DDP. I think them as that co for a title, or BMF title fight with Charles versus Max is fucking money, Toron. I think that's money, bro. What are your thoughts? And while you give me your thoughts, dog, I'm going to go ahead and get this next three fights pulled up, my boy. We're going to touch up on the last fight of the prelims, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the main card. Give me 1 sec. Boom, there we go. Another guy you cannot go with, unfortunately. And he's not like Cody Brundage. He's not going to have that quit in him. But, man, he just does not have that fight IQ sometimes. And sometimes he just does not come out there and get it done. And that's any one of Taffa brothers. We had Junior Taffa versus Billy Elikana. I had Elikana going to this one. I'll be the underdog in this one, especially with him going to, like, not his home country. I thought that was going to maybe help the odds on our end. But Billy Elikana is a fucking beast. Everything he's been doing in the UFC, he's battle-tested. He's a fucking long. He's athletic. And he's just down to get down. And sometimes that's just what you really need, bro. He came out there and submitted Junior Taffa. Junior Taffa has no ground game. His stand-up being a little bit shaky lately. And Billy Elikana just came out there and got the fucking job done like we thought he was going to do. Quilin Salkiel, I mean, dog, if you didn't have Quilin Salkiel over Jamie Malarkey, you're not a real UFC fan. You see these fucking odds, it was for a fucking reason. Quilin's a fucking monster. This dude's going to be a problem at 145, and I think he needs to stop getting top 15 big-name guys. This was an easy, dominating win by him. Another first-round finish and smoking Jamie Malarkey. And then, motherfucker, man. Motherfucker, Ty. Let's just get into this, man. Let's just get into this. Let me just stop sharing this shit right here. Hang on, give it a second. Give it a second, man, because this is fucking irritating as fuck. Cub Swanson just retired. Toron, I would say that too, bro, but he's kind of fucking fools up. It's kind of hard right now. Junior Taffa, brother. Isn't it crazy how small he's got now, Trigger? Like, that boy, you look at that boy 2 to 3 years ago, the way he looked like a couple nights ago, it's a whole different person, dog. A whole different fucking person. Bam Bam Tuivasa versus Talishan Teixeira, man. Oh, fuck. Where do I even want to start with this, bro? Where the fuck do I even want to start with this, dog? Well, hang on. Hang on. Making a last-second adjustment here. All right. Bro. I don't know what's up with Ty, man. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Like, let's just look at Ty's. Let's look at the previous record, bro, before I get into this fight, dog. Because, man, Ty has just been, when I tell you frustrating the fuck out of me, I mean frustrating the absolute fuck out of me, bro. But you know what, though, real quick? Trigger D, I just thought she said, Trigger D, real quick, though. While I look up his fights and look up what's been happening with Ty in the past, we got somebody joining me, brother. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you put a bat signal out there and a motherfucker receives it quicker than you can truly think, and then you go, oh, Bubba, you're saving the day sometimes. You know what I mean? And that guy lives in a state called Kentucky. Welcome, Big Pips, in the show, baby boy. What's poppin', Pips?
Oh, not much. Thanks for having me on the show. Coming live from the beautiful Bluegrass State, Kentucky. Thanks for having me on.
Dog, Pips, I'm telling you right now, homie, when you put that up there and was like, if you need a co-host, come hit me up, I was like, my brother, hope you meant that, because that shit's coming your way.
That's what I'm here for. A little bit of fight talk, a little bit of vanilla Coke going on. We're all good. We're all good.
Little vanilla Coke and a Capri Sun, baby boy. What combination do you need?
We're at it.
Come on, son.
We're on right now, if we're on the Taffa Elikana fight, if we're still on that or not, or have we moved on?
Dog, I moved on to Tai Tuivasa versus Talisha Teixeira. I haven't given my thoughts on it yet, so if you want to go ahead and give me Elikana, because I'm about to pull up Ty's record right now, because I'm very sad of my boy. So if you want to go ahead and touch up on Elikana and Taffa and Quilin, while I pull him up, brother. The floor is yours.
I'll let you do your thing, brother. But yeah, no, great rear naked choke from Elikana. It was definitely a fun fight. Tafa's kickboxing looked sharp there in the first round. He was landing some shots. He had some good pullback counters. Even had some good takedown defense in the first round. But Elikana's a dog. I mean, he just found his shot, started landing some of his own counters at the end of the first. Tafa went into the second round and just looked a lot slower. And I mean, Billy was able to drag Tafa down to the ground. He got the body triangle, and then he got that RNC. And I think that's what I even called down on the predictions and Olin's show. I was going for the rear naked choke in the second round. And then much respect on his post-fight interview as well, fighting on his mom's birthday, dedicating the fight to his mom and all that stuff. So it was definitely a great tribute to his mom.
Pip, did you ever think one day, dog, when you were scrolling in the algorithm and you saw this fucking retarded guy with the MMA podcast, that you would one day become part of a member on multiple shows, my dog?
I am now, a fill-in co-host. It's been a wild ride. It's been a great journey.
How crazy is that, Pips? I'm pretty sure, dog. You stumbled upon this show 3 months ago, and then now look at you, dog. I'm over here like, if you want to co-host, brother, the show's yours. And then Olin's hitting you up to basically be his full-on regular co-host.
Yeah, I know. That ain't gonna work tonight because I am. That dude likes to do his streams at 11 o'clock at night, and I'd be out by that time, brother. I'm out.
Pips. I used to do the same thing. I'd hit up with him, and he'd be like, "We're going live tonight at 10." And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like starting at 10?" And he'd be like, "Yeah." And I'd be like, "Oh, bro, oh." And then he wants to go 2 hours, and I'm like, "Oh, dude,
2 hours,
dude, you barely had me at 10. Now you want me up till midnight?" I was like, "I got work in the morning." Like on a watch along, fuck it. But it's like, bro, I'm tired.
I could talk for about 45 minutes, and then after that, I need a cigarette and I need to go lay down.
Pips, you used to see me on this dog. I used to be on this bitch for 2.5 hours solo, and then I'd get done and I would sit here and just be like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying? My girl's like, "Well, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "Nothing's wrong. I got nothing in me. I'm fucking done. I don't want to talk about shit." It's
I'm
a motherfucker.
The hour anyway. I couldn't talk for that long anyway. So.
Brother, that's why sometimes when you hop on here, I'm like, there goes my hero, brother. But dude, yeah, I think your thoughts on Elikana versus fucking Tafa were fucking perfect though, bro. Honestly, I didn't see him getting a rear naked choke. I thought he was gonna probably piece him up, to be real with you. Tafa did catch him though, and I was a little like, oh fuck, he caught him in that first round, and I was nervous ever since that. But then once the second round started, and I saw kind of Tafa was kind of starting to slowly wear down, I was like, this should go Elikana's way easily, bro.
No, I had the same thoughts because I thought his striking, his kickboxing alone looked really sharp, but he was even defending some of those takedowns, and I was like, Tafa might take this all the way, or knock him out at the end of the first. But then just slowed down drastically down in that second. Yeah,
bro. And then real quick before I ask you this next question, Toron wants to know, Pips, what part of Kentucky are you from?
Northern Kentucky. So if you know where Cincinnati is, I'm like right under that. About an hour away from Louisville.
Okay. Trigger said, I got ditched on a panel by myself the other night and did a few hours solo. F that. I'm telling you, Trigger, it's harder than you. Brother, I used to do solo watch-alongs, Pip, for 4 hours, and I would get off, dog, and I would just be like, I'm going to go shut my eyes and go to bed. You know what I'm saying? I would just be like, bro, I got nothing left in me, dog. I got nothing.
I would have a big problem too if I ever did a live watch along, because you would just see the side of me for probably 4 hours just.
Bro, and it's so hard. Dog, I miss so many big moments too, because I'll be talking with the chatter, laughing about something, and I'll look up because you got to mute it, because if not, you get copyrighted. So I'll look up and I'm like, oh shit, he got knocked out, and they're in the post-fight interview. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? It's fucking crazy, bro. Toron wants to know real quick before I ask your thoughts about Quailen, and then we get to Big Bam Tua. What is Cub fighting for? A check because he's not getting a title shot? I don't Cub ever had a. I don't think Cub. I think he meant to say I don't think Cub. I don't think Cub ever had a title shot since he was in the UFC. I think he's just fighting for legacy, Toron, and I think it's hard to get that man to stop fighting, bro. Especially after he knocked out Billy Quarantilla the way he did, dog. He's just still got that dog in him, bro. It's like, what do you want him to do with it,
Cub's been around the game for a long time, and I mean, he puts on a lot of fun fights. He's a dog every time he gets in there. People love to see him fight, and I'm sure he's not really ready to do anything else. I mean, he's been doing it for so long.
Bro, Killer Cub's a motherfucker, dog. Toron says, oh, okay, I live in Nashville, Tennessee, right on the Kentucky border. I'm 1 hour from Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's South Central Kentucky.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Shout out.
maybe next time they have a card in Louisville, we can meet up sometime.
Come on, Toron, you know what it is, baby boy. But pin up real quick, dog. I got Todd's record pulled up, but before I get to Todd, do you have any thoughts on Quillen going out there and absolutely fucking up Jamie Malarkey in the first round?
Quillen is a problem. I mean, he got a nasty kind of a neck, kind of just a rear naked choke, neck crate combo. I mean, it was nasty.
Yeah.
And a beautiful step around throw to get Jamie to the ground. And Jamie tapped soon after that. But that's 4 straight wins for Quinlan in 12 months. 11 professional straight wins. So, I mean, a very impressive performance, heavy on the pressure, heavy, strong grappling. And even when he ended up on the wrong side of a takedown, I mean, he was able to scramble, get back up quick. So I say definitely a fight in the top 15 next, because that's what he wants. So I'm thinking
so
maybe, maybe Manuel Torres or something. But
I was thinking of King Green. I was thinking King Green versus Quinlan would be so fun, bro.
Is Green not ranked though anymore, is he?
I don't think he is, dog, but I think Daniel Zellhuter or Manuel Torres would be a very fucking fun fight for him next, dog. Even like an Esteban Ribovic, like one of those tree kind of guys would be a fuck. Even Terrence McKinney. McKinney versus Quillen? Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Or if you do like a Drew Dober or some shit, I mean, just really give him like a good test.
Hey, Drew, because I've been wanting to get Drew Dober to fight Michael Chandler, but Drew Dober versus Quinlan would be fucking amazing. Take my fucking money, dog.
I'm with it.
Bro, I'll fucking tell you, dog. His last fucking win was against Derek Lewis, February 12, 2022. After that, homeboy, he's lost into Cyril Gahn. These are all in a row. Cyril Gahn, Sergey Pavlovich, Alexander Volkov, Marcin Tybura, Rosenstruck, and now Talashin Teixeira. That's 6 losses in a row. My man's had 6 fights since 2022. Not have been active as much no more. This is his first fight. He didn't even fight last year. So it's just like, I don't know what's up with my guy Ty, man. The first round, he definitely lost. The second round, he put on a little bit more pressure to Talashin and kind of had him a little rocked. And then the third round, bro, it's just like, duh, come on. I've seen you go 4 rounds with Cyril Gahn while getting your ass beat. And you're beating this guy. Talashin didn't hit him with nothing that hurt him. He was perfectly fine. Most of the shit that got him fucked up was just on the ground with Talashin putting all that weight on him. In the third round, bro, he was just fucking exhausted. He had Talashin hurt so many times, bro. All he had to do was just go. He probably had 3 minutes of clinch control and ground control in the third round. When the other 2 minutes he was standing up, he was fucking Talashin up. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Just stay on your feet. Fucking, you don't even got to connect with these. If you just do this, if you just throw your fat ass heavy Samoan arms 6 times in a row, and even 2 of them touch, they're probably going to stop the fight. Talashin's 6'8" ass is probably going to fucking fall. But your fat ass wants to eat gorditas and shit before the fight, and you can't push for 15 fucking minutes with your job on the line. Now you got 6 L's in a row. Now what the fuck are we going to do with you? You know what I'm saying? If the heavyweight division wasn't so fucking trash, you probably would have been got cut after the Volkov fight. So then you would have come in here. They give you an easy matchup. Easy matchup. The last guy you beat the fuck out of this guy. Just watch the Derek Lewis highlight, and you could have went, oh shit, that's all I got to do. But your fat ass wants to eat gorditas and do shoeies before the fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? Maybe put down a burrito, motherfucker. But it's fucking, and lose some weight. God damn it. But it's fucking insane to me, bro. He should have came through and got the job done. Talashin's fucking shit. And Ty fucked it up, bro. So there's my rant. Ty cost me big on that shit. And I'm kind of pissed at him, dog. So as you sip your vanilla Coke, Pips, take over and tell the people why Tai Tuivasa will be cut this year. And I'm just disappointed in this motherfucker.
Yeah, if I'm just going to write off why he should be cut, I mean, I don't know why the UFC's saving him. I mean, he's supposedly a fan favorite, but I mean, we don't even get to see shoeies anymore because he never wins. I mean, I don't know what he's been a fan favorite of the last 6 fights. I mean, it has not been impressive. And I mean, literally when I was watching the fight, it was a fight. It happened on Paramount in Australia. These are the top 15 heavyweights in the world. And by the end of the third round, it went 15 minutes. They couldn't even get up to go to the stool. The doctors had to come to them. I mean, it was disappointing. It was one of those things when your parents kind of tell you that they're not mad at you, they're disappointed in you. That's how I felt watching that fucking fight. I was just, I've never wanted to move on from a fight so much in my life until watching that fight. So
Yeah.
Not a great fight. Not a great fight. Even in my notes, I don't have next fights for them both. I say cut them both because that was dog shit. There is 1,000 heavyweights in the world right now that would die for an opportunity to fight in the UFC, and I guarantee at least 950 of them are probably could beat Ty and Texera.
That's all I was just about to say too, bro. Half of those guys too probably dominate Ty and Talishin. And I think that's a good point, bro. It's like we're talking about how shitty Ty did. How shitty is Talishin? Like fucking hey, man. Like both these guys are just shit. Like the UFC was literally like, bro, we're gonna give you a guy. This is the most beatable guy in heavyweight we have for you, bro. You got to get this done. And then you gas like that. Like it's, and like you said, bro, the third round, both guys are on the floor. Looks like your uncle's fighting after a barbecue and they're both down drinking cerveza. It's like, get up. The fucking doctor's got to pick you up. Go ahead.
When was his last fight? It was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? I mean, it's been a while.
2024. Yeah, bro.
Okay.
2024 against Rosa
That's what I thought. He spent that time kind of reinventing himself. I mean, he cut a knee off of his body to make it down to heavyweight, which I think is crazy to say to begin with, that he had to cut that much just to make it to 265 or whatever.
Yeah, bro.
That's kind of crazy. And he just needs to hit the fucking treadmill. I mean,
bro.
Good Lord.
It's irritating as fuck, man. Britt said it's more aggravating that he lost because he looked so much better than he did in the past few years. First fight that made me genuinely, bro, we were so mad. Dog, I was screaming. I was like, just go. I was literally like, I literally stood up, bro, and was yelling at the TV. I was like, Ty, just fucking go. Just literally throw your fat ass arms 6 times. Just all that. What I just did, if you'd have done that, you win the fucking fight. You fucking fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I walked away.
Bro, it's irritating as fuck, man. Trigger says Bum Bum, the 12th best heavyweight in the world. Sarcasm. Bro, Trigger, you was not lying. They gotta steal PFL in one's heavyweights. Nimkov, Rug, yeah. Malikin, Reen, and Francis would all be top 10. Yeah, bro. Francis ain't never coming back, though.
100% though, Trigger. I mean, Francis would still. I mean, when you look at the heavyweight division a couple years ago, we had the Francis, Stipe, we had the Crow Cop, and JDS. I mean, we had some great talent at heavyweight, and where has it gone now?
It's fucked, bro. Even like when they cut Biggie Boy, I was like, it's one of the only real exciting guys we got left. Y'all fucking cut Biggie Boy.
Barnett, I know. He was fun.
Yeah, it's fucked, bro. It's fucked. But fuck Ty, bro. Another fight I was really disappointed in, dog, but I kind of saw it going this way was Rufi versus Faziev. I did not think Faziev was going to get knocked out like that and finished. But, dog, I had Faziev going into this fight, bro. I thought he was going to pull out something for us and just get the job done, homeboy. But Rufi's a motherfucker, bro. What was your thoughts on Rafael versus Rufi? And shout out Zach Dolan. What's up, my brother?
What's up, Zach?
Shout out the boy from Scotland. But yeah, dog, what is your thoughts, dog? And Francis still is the linear heavyweight champ, Trigger. What were your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, I definitely wasn't disappointed in the fight. I had no prediction on who I thought was going to win that fight. I thought it was going to be a very highly technical striking match, and it definitely delivered. I mean, it was a knockout from Ruffy that was just spectacular. Bouncing back after the loss from BSD, he looked great on Saturday night. Definitely made a statement. But like I said, very technical striking match. Ruffy had a lot of good counters and pullbacks and great movement and awareness around the octagon. I mean, started the first round off a little slow, just kind of gathering reads, and Faziev started with a lot of pressure, had some good body kicks, but Ruffy found his flow at the end of the first, came in strong in the second, measured the distance with a jab, just big right hands that caught Faziev and spun him around. So I say give Rufi Chandler. That's what I want to see, and maybe we could see Faziev versus Iron.
Damn, Rufi Chandler, huh? Yo, I don't think I'm mad at that, bro. That's actually not bad. Real quick, Toron goes, Pip, who you got in the Holloway Oliveira fight?
I think I got Holloway. I
think so too, bro. I think I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm not counting out Charles. Charles is a motherfucker. But if you told me to pick, gun to my head, I'm gonna have to go Max, bro.
Yeah, it'll be a fun fight. I think Max is gonna be able to kind of keep it on the feet. Man. I don't see Oliveira kind of getting too many takedowns because, I mean, Oliveira might get rocked and then he'll pull guard like he normally does. And I don't think Max is going to take it, just going to walk away, have him get back up. But I think Max is going to do it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think even in the first fight, I mean, we didn't get to see much of that. I think Oliveira's like esophagus snapped or something like that.
Yeah, something weird. Something weird.
An odd injury. So.
And that was at 145 too.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see him run it back, especially for the BMF.
Yeah, bro. Speaking of pulling guard, shout out to boy Q with popping Q. Q said, I was yelling at the TV for Ty to pull guard and throw hands from the bottom. Talashin was ready to go. Q. It was the most frustrating fucking fight of the night, homeboy. Good to see you, though, Q. Early stoppage. I had Fizzy by Sizzy. Chica's crazy, dog. Zach goes, Pips on the big screen. He's gone Hollywood.
We made it, baby. We made it.
From the chat to the screen, baby boy.
Good.
Hey, and Pips, I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you, bro, I feel like you should keep the piano Pips tips. But, bro, maybe do a little Pips MMA or something on this thing, bro.
I might have to. Or at least Olin said it would be good marketing, because then I could just make it Pips tips. I could talk about home improvement. I could talk about MMA. Whatever the shit I wanted.
Hey, and you know the boys got you here, dog. We'll lift you off the ground, brother. When your boy started, there was no help. It was just, let's see where this goes. We'll take you off the ground, my brother.
I appreciate it. I'm just here for the fun. I appreciate it.
Hey, that's really all it is, dog. That's truly all. When people try to get on this for the money, I'm like, brother, that's gonna take about 4 to 5 years. And if you're not doing this for the love of the game, this isn't gonna be your thing. Zach says Rufy looked great, but we have no idea if he still becomes Patchy Mix after 1 minute on the ground.
That's true.
Yeah, bro, it is kind of fucked, Zach. We really don't know what's gonna go on with Rufy right now. Yeah, that's why I had Fazia, bro. I thought he'd make it like a BSD fight, like a real MMA fight, a lot of clinching, maybe a little bit of Muay Thai in there, and take Rufy to the ground. But bro, Rufy's so fucking fast and he hits so goddamn hard. And honestly, bro, he's mean. I think that's people forget about that with the sport, with like it being like mixed martial arts. Hey, motherfucker, it's not really a sport. You're still fighting, bro. I always try to tell the kids, like when people ask me, like I've had 5 MMA fights, I've had 3 boxing fights, and I've had 3 Muay Thai fights. At the end of the day, dog, it's a fight. Like it's not a sport. This shit's not a sport. This shit is 2 grown men going in the octagon and basically their underwear and fighting for money. That's what this shit is, bro. I do this shit for literally I'm not making much money, but you do it for money, dog, and you do it to go show like I could beat this dude's ass. I never went out there, dog, and went, let me show everybody my all my acronyms and all these weapons I have and what my left high kick can do. No, I go in there, bro, and I go, fuck you. You're not gonna get what I'm gonna get paid. You're shit. I fucking hate you. Your family came to see you die, and I don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's not a fucking sport, and it's not for fun. This shit's for fucking people die in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen my homeboy lose their fucking eyes and like break their fucking jaws and noses. Like, this at the end of the day, dog, you gotta have that, and Rufy fucking has that, bro.
They're real life gladiators nowadays.
Real life, bro.
That's how I look at it.
Like, every once in a while, you get a Chase Hooper, you get a weird kid who's like fun doing this shit. But at the end of the day, dog, you're going to go in there to knock a dude out, or he's going to knock you the fuck out. That's all this comes down to. So it's fucking crazy, dog. Fiziev would be champ if he had knuckles in his hands. Negative power, brother. Fiziev's a fucking monster, Zach. Speaking of fucking monsters too, Pips, if you don't got anything left on Rufy versus Fiziev.
One thing I will add, though.
Go ahead.
He looked a little small. I mean, have you ever considered maybe him jumping down to
I'm not gonna lie.
Down a weight class?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just think Rufy's a big motherfucker. Because if you see Fiziev fight like Gaethje, Barboza, all the guys he fought in lightweight, he's actually fucking jacked.
That's
Rufy's fucking big. Bro, when they were doing the face-off, and you see Rufy flexing like this, and he has, god damn, this is like he's fighting at 185, 170. Like, he's fucking massive. And I just think, bro, he hits so goddamn hard. I've never seen Rufy or Fiziev get spun like that. He spun him.
Spun all the way around.
Bro, I've never seen Fiziev get treated like that.
Yeah.
Ever.
And I've never seen Fiziev, get knocked out like that. So, I mean, nobody does that to Fiziev. Like, even Gaethje fought him twice, couldn't do it.
I literally said that to Brittany, bro. I said, you know how bad motherfucker Rufy is? This dude fought Gaethje for 6 rounds, 8 rounds. Because the first fight, they fought 8 rounds. And Gaethje, I don't think, maybe dropped the kid once or twice. You know what I mean? Like,
a nasty uppercut.
That's really, and he didn't knock him out. Yeah, like, that's really it, dog. And we saw what Gaethje does to everybody, including fucking Patty Pimlet. You know what I'm saying? Zach says,
they just get clipped.
Come on, doggy. Zach says UFCPI told Rafael he'd die if he tried to make 145.
Fair enough.
Rufi's just a fucking beast, dog. Who else is a fucking beast? Dan fucking Hooker, bro. But unfortunately, my boy, you never know what you're gonna get, dog. And unfortunately, this was one of them times where, I mean, what were your thoughts, bro? Because he had BSD hurt, dog. That body kick and the teeps were so nasty. And then you saw BSD begging for that, like shooting head down, just arms up, trying to like just begging to get Hooker to the ground. It's like, bro, just fucking push off. Like watching Israel Adesanya fight and just stay at kickboxing range with these guys. I mean, what are your thoughts, though, bro?
I'll give you my quick spiel before I go on my rant here and try and break it down the best I can. But it was like BSD just like brings like a low IQ aura to him. Like it just makes guys want to do stupid shit. Like Dustin Poirier kept jumping the guillotine on him, wasted, made that fight a lot harder than it needed to be. Granted, knocked them out either way. Then we've got Daniel Hooker trying to take down BSD. The only thing that Dan should have been working on was staying at range and keep working the striking. That's all he needed to do. That was it. But I mean, credit to BSD though. I mean, it was an incredible finish over Dan. Was able to reverse Dan's takedown, just kept shutting him out from the submissions to some nasty elbows. So cut Dan pretty good over the eye, and Dan just wasn't intelligently defending at all. We saw Hooker have a really good round one, some nasty teep kicks, some good takedown defense, and was able to get the hooks in, or Dan was just able to, snatch up the guillotine. Overall, I mean, he looked really sharp, and then BSD came out heavy in that round too. Just nonstop pressure, good takedowns, pressure against the cage. And then, like I said, Dan just attempted that takedown on BSD, and the fight just went downhill from there. But probably not the best decision, and Dan's, probably not the best moment in Dan's career. So overall, impressive for BSD to stop Dan in the fashion that he did do. So let's give BSD what he wants. Let's give him the winner of Holloway versus Oliveira, or give him Armin. Give him Armin. And then I still think we do Dan versus Patty. That's what I think we do for that.
I think so too. I think both guys are coming off a loss too, so it makes a little bit of sense. The UFC likes to do winner with winners and losers with losers. Yeah. And I think it makes, and Dan at the press conference or before the fight, on like Wednesday or Thursday doing media, they asked him about Patty and he said, fuck Patty Pimblett. So it's like, there's a little bit of shit in there and Patty doesn't really fuck with Dan either. So it's kind of like, okay, we can set this up and let's be real. It's probably a comeback win for Patty. And I fucking hate to say that as a huge Dan Hooker fan, bro. It's just like, fuck, man. He's not 2019 to 2022 Dan Hooker is a motherfucker. The Dan Hooker that fought Dustin Poirier at the Apex, dog, that was Dan Hooker. Now, dog, I don't know, bro. I don't know anymore, man. It's just hard. Like you said, too, when these guys fight BSD, he makes these, I don't know if it's like they lowered themselves to his level or he just makes the fight so awkward, but dumb shit happens. And like him versus Rufy, like he fucking mauled Rufy. Like, and it's crazy watching Rufy fight Fiziev. You would think he beat the fuck out of BSD. It's crazy, man. And Dan's just kind of like, I don't know what's up with our boy no more, bro. I don't know where he goes from here. I think the Patty fight makes sense. Maybe Armin, but he already fought Armin. Armin fucked him up. So it's just like,
do not give him Armin, please. Do not do that.
Yeah, bro. Maybe Dan Hooker versus Chandler, rematch at the White House or something. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to get him something winnable, but it's hard to watch him. And like you said, you got to give props to BSD for coming out there and doing the fucking thing. I think BSD versus Armin's a pretty fun fight. Maybe even BSD Moicano with Homeboy pulling out. Maybe it's a little more interesting fight, but I don't know. Moicano beat the shit out of him a year ago, so I don't know, man. It's a bunch of
BSD's looked really good since then. I don't think he would mind running it back.
Yeah, bro. He's on a 2-fight win streak since that too. So I don't know, bro. It's fucked, bro. You got anything else on Dan Hooker and BSD?
I don't. I think
I don't either, bro.
Yeah, nope.
I don't either, bro. Hey, dog. We can end on a positive note here with better vibes and shout out the motherfucker, the great Alexander Volkanovski, coming through, getting the job done, son. I was 100% Volk was winning this fight. I had zero doubt. Last week with Gaethje Patty, nervous. This week, I wasn't nervous for shit. especially when I saw Volk walking out to the land down under. The people were going crazy. After the third round, I was like, Brittany, this fight's over. We could turn the TV off if you want. Volk won. Like, it's done. It's done. This dude's a motherfucker, and there's nobody going to be able to beat him except Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev. But he's a motherfucker, dog. Give me your thoughts on that, Pip, before we get on out of here, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was a vintage performance from Volkanovski. 8th title win in the UFC, is now tied with Jose Aldo in title defenses. And I mean, Volk did what he does best. He looked very similar to their first fight, stayed at range. He had really good blitzes in, landing a few shots, and was able to counter when Diego would engage. He had great footwork, was a good awareness, and was able to utilize his grappling and landed some good ground and pound when he was on top. The fight IQ from Volk is just on another level. But I will say that the main difference, compared to the first fight, was just Volk circled the other way. I mean, that's essentially all it was. In the first fight, Volk circled to the right, and Lopez wasn't able to cut him off. So in the rematch, Volk circled to the left because Diego went southpaw. Every time Diego switched stances, I mean, Volk used good lateral movement to go the other direction. Diego would throw kicks from southpaw, and he broke his feet hitting the elbows, and it just completely threw off Diego's game plan.
Both his feet, bro.
Both his feet.
How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I actually picked Diego to win this fight. I was thinking, yeah, so my whole philosophy on it was just that watching the first fight, it's Diego didn't really need to make too many improvements per se, but I thought he could win. He had a lot of good moments in the first fight.
Yeah.
So I really just thought when Diego threw in the first fight, he landed. So I thought really the main thing was just kind of to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe work the high kicks a little bit, not so much the body and leg kicks, because Volk just, he's nasty. He'll check him, block him on his elbows. He's a gritty fighter. But I didn't, because it was just a year ago, I was like, there hasn't been too much improvement, but I don't think Diego needed to make too much improvements. But like I said, the only thing he did differently was just kind of circle to that other side. So great performance by Volk, and 37 to get it done like that by a dominant decision. I mean, this fight was more dominating than the first fight. So overall, I'm very happy to see Volk get it done. And like I always say, Alexander, if your name is Alexander, that is the best base for being a UFC champion.
Hey, first of all, Pips, what a breakdown, huh?
Thank you.
What a fucking breakdown from the boy right there, brother. And I'm not going to lie to you, dog. I could get why. I'll be real. I was that excited for this fight because we just saw it. It didn't really make a lot of sense to me. I get that Diego went out there and beat the fuck out of John Silva, which the UFC was hoping it was going to go reverse because then they could have had Silva versus Volkanovski. But I guess I could have understood it based off like his hype and everything he did against John. They want to see if he can redo it against Volk. And honestly, the UFC was probably hoping he was going to win it. But
yeah,
dog, Volk's just a bad motherfucker. In his home country, he only lost to one dude, and his name is Islam Makhachev. And a lot of people thought he won that fight. So you're not going to beat Volk in the land down under, brother. Especially after a rematch, dog. He beat Max Holloway 3 fucking times. Like, ever heard of him? You know what I'm saying? Like, beat him 3 fucking times. And the last 2 were decisive. Almost finished Holloway in the third one. So it's just like, I'll take Volk over anybody not named Ilia or Islam Makhachev, bro. And he's just a beast, dog. I don't know. Who do you want to see him fight next, bro? Maybe the winner out of Lerone Murphy and Mosvar?
That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, I think it has to be the winner of that fight. I already think Murphy deserves the title shot to begin with. And Mosvar have just been – I mean, he's been so inactive. But getting a win over Murphy, I think that's in March. I'm looking forward to that one. So I say give him the winner of that. I mean, it's pretty soon after, so I think it'll work.
You think it could happen at the White House or no? Probably a little too early.
That might be a little too. Well, I don't know. I mean, Volk wants to be active. He did say on the post-fight conference. I mean, he said he still wanted to be active. He wanted to give a lot of these guys a shot. I mean, he was. I appreciated Volk for that reason too, because he said the rankings are rankings for a reason. He just doesn't want to pick and choose. So, Volk has been an active champion. I mean, I couldn't put it past him.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't put past him at all. And honestly, Volk is probably the only guy that we could see not being from America that fans would be happy as fuck to have on the White House.
Oh,
it could really be Volk versus Lerone Murphy, or a guy from Australia and a guy from England at the White House, and nobody would fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Nobody. It'd probably enhance the card. And before we get out of here, dog, Zach says, I hope Lerone wins because Volk beats him easily. And honestly, dog, I think it'd be a way better chance of Volk beating Lerone than it will be getting Mosvar.
Yeah, I could see that. I think both of them are going to be a tough matchup either way. Just, some fresh competition in there. But I would look forward to seeing, whoever the winner is of that fight. I'd look forward to seeing it both.
Yeah, bro. Hey, shout out Big Cody in this bitch before we get out of here, brother. Hey, big dog, I told you, Shushu, BSD, and Zios. Keep up the good work. What's up, Pip? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Cody.
Cody's the man, brother. Cody is the fucking man. And dog, Shushu is a bad motherfucker. BSD over Dan Hooker, that shit hurt. And Zios is a fucking monster. So you did call it, Cody. I just sometimes, my dog, I just want my boys to get it done. I just want my boys to get it done, man, and it fucking hurts, bro. But Pip, dog, I always appreciate you hopping up in this bitch, dog, giving your boys some breathers and giving your boys something to bounce off of, dog.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me, brother. Always happy to fill in when I can.
Dude, you know it's always love on here having you on this bitch, dog. Like I said, how crazy is it that you went from watching the show on a random scroll on the algorithm on YouTube, and now you're in it. Now you're in it. And honestly, this could probably be your show. I might as well just dip on out of here and let you run this shit, you know?
All right. See you, ass dogs. Well, let's talk about next week.
Phil, real quick, before we get out of here, bro, what was your thoughts overall on this card, and do you think it was better than UFC 324, bro, before we get out of here?
I think 324 was a little bit of a better card itself. 325, I mean, not much name value, if we're being honest, that was on the card. I mean, we did have some good fights overall. We also had some very terrible fights. So overall, if I'm rating the card, I mean, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I mean, I also had a little bit more lag and audio issues watching the card as well. I mean, it felt like I was watching it on crack streams. If you see my comment earlier.
I saw so many people saying that, bro. Like, I had to reset my shit a couple times.
Yeah, and I thought at first I went over to my dad's house and I was watching it with him, and he was streaming it to a Fire Stick. So I was watching the prelims and I was like, maybe it's just the stream or whatever. But then I left, went back to watch the main card at my house, had the same shit, and then the audio started having some issues too, where I didn't lose audio, but it would like go up and down. It was just
same. Like the commentators' voices would like fade out.
Yes, yeah.
And I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think Paramount's I think it's gonna take them a couple more cards to figure all this shit out.
They're new, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, let them a couple.
Still better than ESPN, bro.
Fuck ESPN.
Fuck ESPN, bro.
And for $8.99, I'm not complaining.
Dog, do you know how nice,
bro?
Do you know how nice it's been watching the pay-per-views back to back, not having to stream them, not having to pay for nothing, just watching it all, and then the next day being able to rewatch it. Oh, Pips, it's amazing, bro.
It is.
We've already saved ourselves $200 this year.
You're not lying. I like the setup, and I did like that we had two numbered cards back to back. I keep wanting to call them pay-per-views, but they're numbered events.
Bro, and these next two cards we got aren't great, but doggy, we went 6 weeks without any UFC, so I'm just fucking happy to be back.
Happy there's something.
I'm just happy there's something, dog. Shin to shin, Austin Berry's about to get up out of here, bro, but what the fuck going on? Good to see you, my boy. And, homie, I'll be looking out for your picks this week, Austin Berries. I'll be looking out for your fucking picks this week, my brother. Pips, you're the fucking man, bro. Thank you for joining the show today, homeboy. I really appreciate you.
Thanks for having me on. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. God bless, and everybody stay safe.
Yeah, man, we fucking appreciate y'all way more than y'all appreciate me. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. Have a great night and a fucking great life, people. We're fucking here. We'll be back Thursday for the UFC prediction show for this weekend's Apex card. Oliveira versus Bautista. Should be a pretty decent fight. Justin, what's up, my boy? Good to see you, my brother. I've been busy at work. Austin Berry's brother, I get it. Same here, homeboy. We got to make it happen one way or another, my brother. And the man with the... Brother, you know what I mean? And the man with the keys, Big Pip, baby boy. Yeah, what's Justin, up, I was wondering where you been, brother. Well, I was wondering where you been, Justin. We have Pip joining the show and everything, dog. We're about to get up out of here, though, bro. We discussed the card enough. But, Justin, if you could, brother, don't rewatch.
Back. Yep, go back, like it, comment, subscribe, drop the bell, or smash the bell for notifications. I'm just getting used to it. This is my first time.
Masters, where the fuck have you been? Starting at the German. Bro, Pip, has it not been forever since we fucking seen Masters and Justin?
It's been a little while. I saw iGrows fighting as Justin.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you on a first name basis now, Justin. I'm Alex. Yeah, I seen iGrow fighting not too long ago, but Masters, it has been a little bit. I hope all is well with you.
No, I haven't seen Masters in fucking forever, dog. Like I said, bro, Masters come through and ask you some. Masters asked me questions, bro. I sit about and I think like I've never been asked that question, bro. You know what I mean? He'll put you on spot and you're like,
Gives you the tough shit. Makes you feel like a casual.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, good shit, my brother. I've been working to be on. Nah, Justin, we're fucking with you, brother. Trust me. I know how it goes, homeboy. I fucking know how it goes. But hey, Masters, Justin, Austin Berries, Zach, Toron, everyone in this bitch today. If I forget your name, I am so sorry. Q, Pips joining us today. Wait, everyone that out. Shut up, Pip. I'm about to die, so we're gonna get out of here. But boys, we will be back this Thursday for Batista versus Oliveira predictions. Maybe Pip will join us again. Who fucking knows? But Masters, always appreciate you, my boy. You know what it is, man. Nothing but love. Like, comment, all this shit that YouTubers say to do or whatever. If not, I get it. But I help your boy out, you know. We're out of here, people. We appreciate y'all when y'all appreciate me. Thank y'all for everything y'all do, and have a great night and a great life.